Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully, you had a good weekend. Here are today's announcements. As always, want to remind you to be a pro. We are positive, we are respectful. We take ownership for our learning, for our environment, and for our actions here at Middle School North. Birthdays. We don't have any today here at Middle School North, but it is this person's birthday. Her name is Catherine O'Hara. My generation might originally know her for her roles in Home Alone as the mom. She's actually 70 years old today. She's also in a newer show over the last handful of years. But I can't say the title to that because it kind of sounds like a bad word. So we'll go with the mom from Home Alone. And then this guy, Antonio Vivaldi, was a composer, very famous. If you kind of know, like Beethoven or something along those lines. One of my favorite composers. I used to listen to Vivaldi's music a lot in college when I would study. So happy birthday to both of these people because we don't have any here at Middle School North today. All right, School Social Worker Week is this week. If you see Miss Huntsberger throughout this week, make sure you tell her thank you for all that she does. She does a ton of stuff from kids with helping connect them with resources, to helping with attendance, checking in on kids, making sure everyone has the tools that they need to be successful. Thank Miss Huntsberger for School Social Worker Week this week. All right, middle school track on Monday. So today it's 8th graders that will try out. Tomorrow is 7th grade tryout, and then Wednesday is a tryout for everyone. I included a picture, so I searched Groveport track. A bunch of different pictures came up, but I figured I would include this one. This guy right here, his name is Rafael Soler. He was a student of mine when I taught at the high school, and I decided to include a picture of him because he was one of my favorite kids. Such a nice guy, so helpful, cared about other students, really focused on his grades. He ended up going to Miami University and majoring in chemical engineering, which is a pretty difficult field to get in. So I want to remind students that if you're an athlete, whether it's track is your sport or a different sport, what you do off the field or off the court or off the track matters a lot more than just your athletic ability. Rafael Soler was part of a 1600 relay team here at Groveport that I think was top 5 in the state. And probably the next year, they returned most of the team the following year. They were looking to competing for a state championship, but then that was the year that COVID happened, unfortunately. So I was fortunate to have Rafael when he was early in his high school career, but great kid, did wonderful things. Remember, make sure that you were taking care of what you need to take care of outside of athletics primarily. All right, March Madness. See your Google Classroom for sign-up information if you want to participate in that. Joke of the day, what washes up on tiny beaches? Microwaves. Thank you for sharing that one to an anonymous student. All right, shout out to Mr. Scuds for being featured as a Newsela Spotlight teacher. Mr. Scuds uses Newsela for a variety of different ways to help students practicing their reading, looking at evidence, etc. He was nominated by Newsela as a Spotlight teacher, so shout out to Mr. Scuds. All right, want to remind you, E plus R does equal O. Events are going to happen that are out of your control. How you respond to it is what's important. Positive responses tend to lead to positive outcomes, but we don't control what happens around us. We don't control what other people do or what other people say. How we respond to it is all that we control. And I want to remind you to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. And if no one has told you yet today, you are loved. You belong here at Middle School North. You have all the tools to be successful. We've got your back. Have yourself a marvelous Monday. And as always, it is great to be a cruiser.